Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Houston Rockets up against the New York Knicks. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you soon.
Ready for action are the Knicks. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the New York Knicks. And courtesy of State Farm, the starting group for the Rockets. Fourth is out there with Elijah. Then there's Maxwell, and it's Smith, and it's Horry in at the threesome. And for the Knicks, they've got Smith. Ewing is out there with Oakley. Then it's Starks, and it's Harper in at the one spot. So the Rockets win the tip. Smith with it. Now the pass to Maxwell. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Rockets on defense. Here's Starks. The shot will not go. Here's Maxwell. Smith outside. Thorpe with a screen on Harper. To the inside. Thorpe, the pass to Elijah.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't you?
Yes, sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
It's tipped. Pass to Thorpe. He passes to Orr. Here's the three. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harper kicks to Smith. Back to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Ewing, a screen on Smith. Here's Harper. Here's Ewing.
Step aside, step aside. We got the big fella coming through.
That is a powerful brand of basketball right there.
Man, an amazing putback. You just love the effort from this guy.
And here are the Knicks now. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He told me for us, defense is all about the space between our ears. We know that if we defend as a unit instead of trying to react to everything that comes our way, we'll be better off for it and in a position to win. Let's see if that's the case here.
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Here's Harper. Starks outside. Puts the lead pass in front of him. They now take the lead. Smith's got his first 2 points.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Elijah can't hit.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Harper with the ball. Now Smith defending. Pass to Ewing. Shot on the wing. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Really terrific three-pointer. Not much more the defense could do.
Here's Harper. After the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Starks. Good D by Elijah. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smith against Harper. Smith kicks to Olajuwon. Working on Smith. The jump hook and the basket by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 6 points. And the Knicks with possession here. And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Horry. Brooks checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Ellie against Anthony. Ellie passes to Bullard. There's the 3, and the shot is good. Bullard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony against Cassell. Anthony kicks to Davis. Back to Anthony. The dish to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. Mason working against Brooks. Looking to end the run. Shot's good from Mason. Houston in the lead.
Watch out now. That's decent defensive work, but it's going to take a little more than that, Kevin. They've got to raise their bar.
Well, Clark, he knew exactly how to attack him.
Yeah, he sure
one.
did. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there.
What a phenomenal dunk, though. I mean, in the end, he just made the play and took off.
And that replay sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Anthony following the score by Houston. The wing jumper off target.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Bullard, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. You guys for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Thorpe. Horry is out there with Ellie. Then there's Maxwell, and it's Cassell in at the point. Backing down is Ewing. The Rockets pull it in.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Here's Cassell, looking for his first bucket of the game. And the pass to Maxwell. Puts up a 3. Shot is no good. And New York the other way now. Harper with a screen on Thorpe. From 8, buries the jump shot. Starks has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Knicks. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Williams against Ellie. Horry. Backs down. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. It's blocked, but they get it back. And good on the basket. Hook it. Maxwell's got 5 now. Knicks trail by 4. Harper kicks to Starks. He feeds it to Ewing. Jams it straight down.
This is Kevin Harlan. Reached up high and brought it down hard.
That's how you do the dunk. That's your own shit.
That's how you commentate it.
You guys are crazy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Charles Oakley. He's checked in for Mason. Smith comes in for Williams. Hubert Davis is checked in for John Starks. And Anthony subbed in for Derek Harper. Brooks covered by Anthony. Brooks kicks to Smith. There's the pick. Dishes it to Olajuwon. Fades away. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Anthony. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Smith outside. Leads him in there. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. Three-pointer. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Brooks with it. Now Smith defending. Brooks kicks to Olajuwon. From the paint. That one goes. Count it. Olajuwon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
So for the Knicks, Bonner comes in for Charles Oakley, and Anthony Mason subbed in for Smith. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Cassell's checked in. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets with the runner. And that one's good. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead. Now here's Anthony. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Outside, Davis. Feeds to Ewing. He's against Olajuwon. On the basket by Ewing.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's got 12. Clock at 6. He's against Ewing. Olajuwon, the pass to Cassell. And a miss there on the triple. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And a new group in for the Knicks. Williams is checked in for Ewing. Williams comes in for Bonner. John Starks checked in for Hubert Davis. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Anthony. The Rockets also changing it up. Thorpe, he checked in for Bullard. Ori comes in for Ellie. And it's Maxwell in for Brooks. And here is Harper. Starks outside, beyond the arc, and that one's good. Starks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. You can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Maxwell. Thorpe with a screen on Mason. Here's Maxwell. That's good. Maxwell's got 7 points in the game. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Starks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to Cassell. Back to Olajuwon.
From out of nowhere, I mean, we got a dunk maestro on our hands.
Boy, that was something else.
I don't know what got into him that time.
He kicks to Mason. Down low. Here's Williams. The 10-footer finds the target.
You know, if their plan was to keep going inside a ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
Here's Cassell. He beats the buzzer with a fantastic shot.
Major guts right there, fellas. I mean, that's what it takes to bury a big shot like that. You got to be confident and composed.
Yep, no hesitation, no second thoughts. He just lets it fly.
And that concludes the first half. The Rockets on top. They lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
now, presented by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studios, we're happy to bring you the halftime show. The Houston Rockets in front against New York. They're a team that scores with great efficiency, and that's been on display so far. Hakeem Olajuwon is putting on a clinic against New York. He's up to 14 points and not much to complain about with his shot selection either. A nice field goal percentage in the first half. And battling nonstop, the New York Knicks. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second chance opportunities. We've seen Patrick Ewing dominating the game. He's got 10 points and his field goal percentage has been great. A lot of high quality looks. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
Now, it's been nothing but positive for this team. The way he's been really selective with his shot making, he's been very unselfish. I think this has been an efficient performance for him.
I agree with you, Steve. Very few questionable decisions, if any, from him, as he has always looked for the best shot every trip down the floor. I mean, I like the fact that he's judicious in his approach.
Starts out there with Derek Harper. Then there's Ewing. It's Smith, and it's Oakley in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Knicks trailed by 8. Harper kicks to Starks. He dishes it to Ewing. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Smith against Harper. Starks outside. The 3 is launched. Gets it to go. Starks has got 8.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Now here is Smith looking for his first bucket of the game. Thorpe against Oakley. Olajuwon backing down. Again, the Rockets score.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
Smith against Harper. Ewing, a screen on Smith. Harper dishes to Ewing. Absolutes off the pick and hammers it home.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Smith against Harper. And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. That's good. Maxwell's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
New York calls timeout. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Starks outside, puts it up. Rebound by Smith.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Starks against Maxwell. The pass to Thorpe. With his first shot attempt. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Starks the pass to Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Maxwell against Harper. Thorpe with a screen on Smith. Smith against Smith. Maxwell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harper against Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Maxwell. He's got 15. Kicks it to Olajuwon. He's against Ewing. Fade away. Here's Thorpe. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, got a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
Now here's Ewing. He's got 14. Back to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Olajuwon with a screen on Starks. Maxwell kicks to Smith. Now the feed to Olajuwon. And stolen by Oakley. Starks outside. Here's Harper. And an emphatic dunk.
We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely. We're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree.
Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But, yeah, this new breed of athletic point guard is so exciting. Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it.
Steve, let's see if they go for it.
Passes it to Maxwell. Thorpe with a screen on Starks. Maxwell the pass to Thorpe. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Backing down is Ewing. Fires it up. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith outside. Olajuwon defended by Oakley.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The
Rockets lead by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Rockets leading by 10. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Brooks is out there with Cassell. Then there's Ellie. Then there's Bullard. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 down low. Now here is Olajuwon. Count the bucket. Olajuwon's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Rockets.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Here's Brooks, following the score by New York. He passes it to Cassell. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Olajuwon backing down. Davis gets the rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball for the Knicks. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Bonner. Starks comes in for Hubert Davis. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Anthony. The Rockets also changing it up. Thorpe, he checked in for Bullard. Maxwell comes in for Cassell. And Smith subbed in for Brooks. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Harper against Smith. Harper kicks to Oakley. 6 to shoot. Harper dishes to Ewing.
Well, the main strength of his is his finishing ability in tight. And even if you get a body on him, he can power it through the contact.
And let me take this time to also mention his scoring ability in the post. I mean, this technique on the low block is picture perfect. The footwork is exquisite. Everything else about it is impeccable, too.
Olajuwon drawing the double team.
This defense is porous right now. I mean, way too many looks coming from inside the paint.
Now, it's 4 straight buckets now in the paint, and anybody in the NBA is going to make shots from there.
The Knicks trail by 10. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Maxwell, the pass to Smith. Smith right side. Thorpe working against Oakley. Thorpe, that's good. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Smith outside. Pass to Ori. The dish now to Olajuwon. Oakley's there. Shoots a fader. Hakeem Olajuwon again. Olajuwon's got 22 points.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm him, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Now here's Ewing. Back to Harper. Over Smith. Offensive rebound. Ewing. And strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, once he corralled that rebound, he was in just the right spot to power it back down.
You could see it coming too, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that was going to be a simple little putback. He saw the angle and he gave it a little something extra.
The Knicks making a switch here. Smith has checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Thorpe with a screen on Harper. Starks against Maxwell. There's the pass to Thorpe. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Maxwell. Clock at 6. Covered by Starks. Here's Smith. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 13. Harper kicks to Starks. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
And it's Houston's ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harper against Smith.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
No shot.
1:03 left in the game. He passes to Maxwell. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose.
But that's only his first turnover, so he's done a nice job here offensively.
Harper's shot's good. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Maxwell kicks to Olajuwon. Oakley's there with the fadeaway. Another miss by Houston.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Maxwell against Starks. He feeds it to Smith. Pass to Maxwell. Shot clock at 6. Goes straight up. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Here's Harper. Offline. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.